The word Eikev, which is the name of this week's Torah portion, means because or as a result of. Like the opening verse of our parsha says, Eikev tishmu net mishpatim, because you listened to these laws. But another meaning of the word Eikev is a heel. So in the context of our Torah portion, this has two implications. One, we should be careful about observing even the relatively minor commandments, which one might be tempted to trample on with one's heels, so to speak, as the commentaries explain. The other implication is that our sages referred to the period immediately preceding the coming of the Messiah, the Messianic era, as the heel of Mashiach. And this is explained in Hasidic philosophy that our Torah portion is referencing the pre-Messianic period when the Jewish people will eventually listen to these laws. So what's the connection between these two interpretations? The absence of the Holy Temple for the last 2,000 years has had a detrimental effect on the spiritual health of the Jewish people. In the times of the Temple, the spiritual core of Judaism was easily accessible. It was easy to maintain an inspired and meaningful connection to God. In exile, it's a struggle just to maintain a basic observance of the commandments, never mind any kind of real spiritual appreciation for them. But this is actually the unique advantage of our exile Judaism that the people of the Temple era didn't possess. Because ultimately it's us who demonstrate a true commitment to Torah values. When we remain dedicated to God, despite the fact that we're not easily inspired to love God. We don't see godliness. We don't feel godliness. Our generation is like the heel of spiritual sensitivity, just like the heel of the body is very insensitive compared to the rest of the body. But that's our advantage, because we serve God independent of our own feelings of inspiration. And that is genuine commitment. So having reached this era of the heels of Mashiach, the pre-Messianic age, we don't want to just trample on minor commandments. Because anyway, the distinction between a minor and a major commandment is only significant if you can really appreciate and understand the true value of the mitzvahs, like the Jews of the Temple era did. Our greatness is our simple faith. Our quote-unquote unsophisticated approach to Judaism connects us to the very core of God's essence. Shabbat Shalom.